One of the things I learned when I came out of the hospital was that there are two constraints for disabled playing golf. One, when they went to a golf course, they were not always welcome and sometimes turned away. And the other is when they went to a golf course to play, it was not necessarily accessible because the owner of the golf course said they didn't want disabled slowing down the game. So one of our objectives has been to convert golf courses into being more welcome, being more accessible. And we evaluate golf courses as a three-step process. One, are they ADA compliant? Two, do they have access to special equipment? And then thirdly, do they have a range with an adaptive golf coach? And then we move beyond that. And we have decided that we're going to build an adaptive golf learning center, which has all the necessary components to improve the individual's game. And Dave Pelz is the #1 guru in the United States of short game. And I met Dave 3 years ago. And I asked him, will you help us build an adaptive golf learning center in Chicago? He said, that would be a great challenge. I would love to do it. And so he came up with a wonderful design that incorporated many different elements that are important to a golfer. He put together 4 putting greens at different angles. Then he had a wonderful sand trap, and he could get in there with a wheelchair and get out. You can stand in there with a prosthetic and hit the golf ball and get out. And then he had a chipping area, and he had 4 different distances because he felt that the most important club in his game was a wedge. And so if you could be accurate with hitting a ball different distances, you're going to be a good player. And of course we had a big putting area as well. So it had all the elements. And our objective, we hope, is that when this is finalized, that the U.S. Paralympic Committee will say, yep, that's a training center for golf.